I am obsessed with these bloom brushes. The minute I got them, I jumped in and started filming and wanted to bring you with me as I experienced these brushes. Hi everyone, I'm Cindy and welcome to my channel. I am a born and bred New Yorker, proud mature Latina, cancer survivor, and I discovered my love for watercolors and art in my early 60s. And in today's episode, it's these bloom brushes from Craftamo. I am not affiliated, but I am obsessed. I mean, look at this angle. I know in the other video I talked about the fact that it's a triangle shape. Look at the angle here. Look at this angle. It's amazing. Look how many brushes you get. You get 6 brushes. And I think it's $49.95, I think. I have to double check. These brushes were first introduced to me by Debbie Walker. Her channel is Debbie Walker Art, and she did a video on this. But since then, I did a video playing around with these brushes, 2 short landscape videos, one horizontal, one vertical. So come with me as I do a floral painting with these bloom brushes. In the first video where I introduced the bloom brushes, I explored some of its capabilities. The line work from the brush tip and the broad strokes from the angle portion of the brush to the florals. I am going to tape it off so we'll have a nice border. The brushes, the triangle brushes I plan to use would be this number 6 and this number 8. And I'm going to be using my Paul Rubens 24 half pan set in this gorgeous, don't you just love this? I love this tin. This tin is just stunning. Yes, that's the reason why I bought it. It's a tin. So let me remove the paints, put them here. I will give them a nice spray with my trusty water bottle so I could activate the paints. Now, what I'm thinking of doing, and I'm not so sure, to be honest, how to do it. I'm just winging it, as they say. Start with the number 6 brush. I'm going to try to do a carnation. Now, a lot of the artists use the side carnation, and I'll use this purple. Why not? To show you what I mean. I think what I'm going to do is create like a wash. I'm dipping the brush into the Meet Dew water wells off camera. So I'll just start here. Doing these jaggeds. See, this is about 30% pigment I'm using right now. Like I said, I'm winging it. And then, let's see, so it might be maybe a little bit more. That's the start. Just trying to figure this out. The key is to have enough white space. I'm just creating dabs here. I'm just creating jagged edges, I should say. You see? So they do, so let's do that. And then let's say, let's continue a little bit over here. So you see, and then with this is where I dipped it completely into the pan, and now I'm just trying to create these jagged edges. These carnations have a lot of jagged edges. So I want to see if I could do a whole bouquet of jagged edge. Listen to me, a bouquet of carnations here. See? And then you could also add, to add depth, see? That looks like a carnation, right? What I would like to try to do is to do a full front version of one here, like maybe 3 or 4 maybe. So let's see. What I'm gonna try to do, let me use this red. Let's try with this color. So I think what I would do is, the key to create a carnation is a bunch of little jagged edges. Now, I just realized what I should have done is to do a wash first. That's a lot of water. Okay, so just go ahead, do a wash. You're just jagging, creating jagged edges. Again, try to leave a lot of white space. Let's see. I am just winging this. I think it will be easier because of the angle of the brush. You use the angle of the brush to your advantage. I'm barely touching the paper. This brush holds a lot of water. That's awesome. These brushes hold a lot of water, I should say. Okay. Let me do this one. Let's do this one over here. The key is to do a wash. So it's like 30% pigment, 70% water is what I'm trying to do. Let's have one over here because we want to make sure we have enough room. That's a lot of water. Okay. I think the key is to start small. These are a little bit big, but I'm barely touching. Let's see if I can switch hands. I'm barely touching the paper because carnations are a bunch of jagged edges. Their petals are a bunch of jagged edges. Let's see. And we want that reflected here. And it's important to have a lot of white space. There's a big flower. But you can make it any size you want. You even go in here. Okay. Let me add a little bit more. There. I even like that dry brush effect because I was running out of water. That's why it looks dry. Let's go back to this one. Let's see. And I think when you start in the middle, you do a little. Oops, that's a lot of water. A lot of little dabs here. You can also do the tips too if you want. That might be better. Yeah, I think that's better. And just brush is going up and down, up and down. The brush is doing the work. So what we're doing now is glazing. That is a lot. So let me just see if I could smooth it out a little. Maybe. Just working with the tips. Oops, that is way too much water. So I'll okay. I may add a little bit a darker color there, but that's good for now. Let me see. Let me work on this one. See, I'm letting the tips do the work. Switch. Still continue with the tips. See, I'm using different values here. I'm trying to do that here. And this brush is great for that. Let's see, hold on. I'm using more of the angle now. And I'm dipping directly into the pan. Now it's see, I'm just playing around here. See. Looks a little bit on the dry brush side, so try to avoid that. So let's put one here. Yeah, let's put one here. No, it's a gamboge. Let's try with the gamboge. It's way too much water. It's too light, actually. Okay, so now we know. Let me try with the orange. Orange red. It's way... I'll just mix it with the yellow over here. That is way too dark. The key factors, to make it look dimensional, you have to leave white space. it could go next to here. That's fine. This is so therapeutic, actually. Maybe I won't make it that small. I was thinking of making a small carnation, but that's not happening. Okay, I'll make another attempt. I'll make another attempt at a small carnation here. I'll try. I'll try with this blue. Maybe with the dark blue, maybe. This might be. Let me put that there. That there. Try here. I'm taking this blue straight out of the pan. It's not constant, you know, it's a little bit on the light side, I think. Doesn't, yeah, it is a little light, as a matter of fact, from what I see. So let me see, hold on. Yeah, it's a little bit, okay. There you go. All right. So, see, that's what we do. Wow, it's light. Smaller than the other one, at least. It's not as small as I thought it would be, but that's okay. All right, so what I'm thinking doing is going back here and adding values. What I should do is this, so the point goes up. See? So the end goes away from the flower. Away from, oh wait, away from the middle of the flower, I should say. Since it's right next to this flower, it should be darker. Should actually be darker. Just like a dry brush. Didn't want that. There you go. I'll just add a little bit to the tips. There. Okay. Let's add a little bit there too. Okay. Let me use this. Just do the same there. What I'm also going to do to continue this, to make this darker since it's right next to the other carnation. Let me add a little bit more. This one I thought was done. I just feel like it needs a little bit more darkness here. I think they're okay, but this one needs to, the middle needs to be a little bit more darker. So now we're going to go on to the stems and the leaves. Now go to the number 8. Take this. This has like, it's round actually. There you go. Then maybe put a leaf there. I should have Googled leaves, see what the carnation leaf looks like, but we'll just improvise. Put a leaf over here. Let me just do that. I like it when it's jagged like that. I don't know what a carnation leaf looks like, but it's one leaf. And they could vary too, they don't have to be. Put a nice large one over here. Nope, needs water. See, when it dry, it says dry brush effect, that means no water in the brush. And we're going to take care of that right now. See, we can do that. See, that's what I love about this. The wedge, you could cover a whole lot of area with this. Isn't that great? Love it. Love it. Do another one right, like it could be like right there because leaves are everywhere. They don't go to one direction. Oh, isn't that beautiful? I love that. I love it when this brush does that. Oh, so pretty. Maybe we could do a little tiny one. Yeah, I keep saying tiny. Sure. Yeah, I could do that. Let me see if I could. One small one over here popping out little. Look at that. Oh, let me see. One over here perhaps. That's lovely. Just, yeah. One side is darker than the other. Yeah, that's nice. And then another one, little one here maybe. Maybe a big one here that takes over this whole section here. Why not? Do a little green here, because we know that's where the leaves will be too. Maybe a green area here, like there's a leaf there or something. Yeah. Let's give it a little bit more definition. This is the one. I'm putting the brush down, step away from the painting. So now, let's remove the masking tape. Yeah, the neat one on top. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave any comments or questions below. Hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.